Hello there, all my beautiful souls. I'm coming at you with another video, okay? This one is going to be about the Seven of Swords, okay? So I found this really cool tarot spread on Pinterest by the Queen of Crystals, okay? And crystals with a K. It's Queen of Crystals on Pinterest. I didn't go to the website, or the Pinterest site, rather. I just saw the spread and figured I was going to do it. So if anybody's interested, Queen of Crystals. And I'll put that in the description below, as well as timestamps, etc. Okay, so we're going to have three piles to choose from. But first, let's talk about number one. I've got this agate stone here. Isn't that gorgeous? I got to do something about the glare there, but I will in a second. Anyway, so agates, they transform negative energy into positive energy, okay? And they're good for strength, protection, and courage, amongst other things. So we're going to use that for this spread. Now, the Seven of Swords. This is the typical card for a Seven of Swords, right? The Rider-Waite. Excuse the box, it's a mess, but I've had this for a while. The Rider-Waite is pretty much considered the standard, right, tarot deck. And then there's so many other, as you see here, options. And all the cards have their own different depictions, but this would be what's considered the standard, okay? A guy here holding on to 5 swords with 2 swords still in the background. As he's looking back, what this is a military camp where this guy is sneaking away. So he's looking back as if he's getting away with something. So let's talk about what the Seven of Swords means. Nothing really good. So just some, words, lies, deception, things that are unfair, arguments, treason, dishonesty, being strategic, okay? The negatives to this card is that someone will betray you, and or you are being dishonest with others, or you are being dishonest with yourself. You're wearing a false mask. And when you hear that in readings, that's what that means. You being dishonest with yourself. And again, dishonest with others in not being authentic, okay? Unfair results. And one of the good traits is getting what you want despite having bad motives. And that's what this is really about, okay? There's going to be 5 different positions. The first one's going to be, what can you not see? So what is being hidden from you? Are you being deceived by? Is it yourself? Is it someone else? Is there someone out there who is trying to get over on you, right? They want positive results, on your back. And they know what they're doing, okay? But do you know? All right, so we're going to find out. We have 3 different piles. It may or may not resonate, okay? Because not everything resonates with everyone. So just pick by one of the decks here. So the first deck is going to be the Star Trek deck. Okay, I know I have it kind of like backward. Okay, and this is what the Seven of Swords looks like. In this deck, it's called Batleths. Okay, then the second is going to be the Disney Villains. And that one looks like this, right? That's Cinderella's stepmother. And there's Cinderella's shoe. Right? There's the decree that every woman in the village or wherever has to try on this shoe so the prince could find out who this is. And we know that she tried to hide Cinderella away, being dishonest and deceptive, so that she couldn't fit that shoe, because she did, right? And the third deck here is the Nightmare Before Christmas. This is what it looks like. It is called the Needles in this particular deck. And I just love Sally. She's so beautiful. Jack and Sally are just so sweet. To me. Okay. So, pick one of these piles based on either the deck, whatever resonates with you. I will have timestamps. Maybe the numbers in the timestamps might mean something to you. Okay, y'all. So I shall meet you in your deck. Okay, for y'all that picked the Star Trek The Next Generation Tarot deck, pile number 1. This is your Seven of Swords, okay? So the first position here is, what can you not see? Okay? What is this Seven of Swords for you? And we have the Two of Batleths, or the Two of Swords. So that talks about a lot of things. Number 1, you're not listening to your intuition. So something's going on and you know it. Whatever you think is right. Okay, we could just start off the bat. We could stop it here, but I won't. Okay, something's going on. And with this card, and you not following your intuition, you are trusting your intuition, it's like burying your head in the sand. So there's something that you think that you know, you're not quite admitting to yourself. And a lot of times in these cases, you can blindside yourself, or you will get blindsided by something that you already know. So it's going to be a matter of then acceptance. Okay? So something's going on, and you intuitively feel something is off. Where is the lesson in this coming from? Now, you guys got 2 cards for that. So let's see what's going on. We have the Queen of Latinum and we have the King of Latinum. Isn't that something? That's a couple. So this more than likely has to do with a relationship. With this, I would say more than likely a marriage or an extremely long-term commitment. There's something off in this relationship, okay? So the lesson here is to be honest with yourself. I feel like in this particular situation, one of these 2 people, okay, knows that the other is being dishonest or has less. In other words, this person is being selfish to where they are satisfying whatever it is that they want, with ill regard, no care whatsoever for the other person in this situation. The lesson in that is always value yourself. Know your own value and do not accept any less. There's no reason to act like, and this is not being judgmental, please. If I come off that way, I apologize. But there's no reason to act as if everything is okay if it's not. But with the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Swords, being strategic in the way that you approach the situation, if you don't have all your information, is smart, right? So it's like, I have this feeling that something's going on. Maybe I don't trust my intuition, but I'm going to use the facts to break down what's happening so I know for sure, right? If I don't trust myself, I can at least trust facts. Okay? This card here is, what internal traits can you call upon to overcome this situation? And we have the Magician. These cards, you know what? I really love the way that this spread, and I don't look at these cards. I do shuffle them in advance. They're upside down. I don't look at them just to avoid doing all that on camera. But I have other cards I'm going to clarify with, and some oracles that I'm going to be shuffling on camera. But I love the way that this falls into play. You're not trusting your intuition here, and there's something going on within a dynamic, a relationship. Like I said, it could be a marriage, a long-term relationship, and or it could have something to do with work, right? A boss. But we're going to see once we clarify. Anyway, you can overcome it here by understanding the Magician, creating your own, manifesting what you want, trusting your intuition, understanding that you are the Magician, right? You write the story to your life, and if there's something you don't like about it, you can write a part of it out. I mean, if there's something you don't like, then you change it. That's your power. That's your superpower. You have every tool that there is to change what you do not like. You don't have to settle, right? Know your value here. That's the lesson. Know your value, and then you'll understand that you do not have to settle, my God, for anything that you don't find in alignment with yourself, whether that be a situation and or a person. You are in control. And that's the beautiful thing. That makes you feel good and powerful. Okay? And how can you move forward on your true path here once you have admitted to yourself or recognized a truth that you did not want to, and you want to then move forward? How can you move forward on your true path here? And we have the 8 of Batlets. Now, that's the 8 of Swords. It was in reverse, which I don't read. But upright, it means being afraid, in a mental prison. And with all these swords here and these Latinum would be the pentacles, this practicality to the 3D. It could be that your mind is telling you you can't do it. But you need to continue to recognize who you are. Like, there are a lot of situations and relationships that people are in. Like I said, there's never any judgment. Why they don't leave if something is not going the way that they had hoped it would. There are a myriad of reasons. And here with the Latinum or the Pentacles, 3D concerns, could have a family, jobs, money being intertwined. There could be some type of business to where it's not as easy to just disentangle yourself. But with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords, both of these do speak of strategy as well. So recognize with the Magician that your mind is going to tell you things based upon your experiences in life, based upon most of the time traumas, because it's your ego and it's trying to protect you. Oh, you can't step out of this comfort zone because you don't know. And most likely this is for the fear of the unknown. Okay, so if I let this particular situation go, what's going to happen to me? Right? You're going to happen to you. That's what this is saying. You can happen to you. And I've reinvented myself so many times it's not even funny. Unfortunate circumstances that come in your life make or break you as a person. Right? And you find out what you're made of, and you find out you're way stronger than you think you are. Because the alternative to moving forward is being stuck somewhere where you are unhappy and where there's trauma and where there's toxicity, where things are unhealthy, which you can squelch down on you doing your day-to-day. I go to work, I do this, I do that. But at the end of the day, when you are at the end of that day, you recognize how unhappy you are. And that can cause a lot of mental health issues, depression, etc. Because you feel powerless. But remember, you're the Magician. So you're powerful, baby. Okay, so let's get some clarification here. I want to clarify. I'm going to use, these are so cool, and I love them because this is my boy, the Darth Vader shaped playing cards, which are kind of weird to shuffle. But first, let's clarify, what is that Two of Swords? Why are you not trusting your intuition? What is making you turn a blind eye? Okay. And we have the Six of Diamonds. And that talks about a balance or an equal give and take. So there's someone that you may be dependent upon or someone who is dependent upon you. There's an intertwining. We know that here with the King and Queen of Latinum. So if you pay attention, right, to your intuition and understand what's going on, there's something that you're going to have to let go of. Something that is bigger than you. It involves other people. Okay. Let's clarify, where is this lesson coming from? The Two of Diamonds. So that was a choice. There's a choice that needs to be made here. A crossroad. Yeah, a Four of Clubs and or Wands. And that talks about stability. This has to do with your stability. And with all of these Pentacles and or Latinum, Diamonds, it's talking about financial stability. So this situation is being tethered together by finances. Okay. And let's clarify the Eight of Bathlets here with the King of Wands. Yeah. So you have responsibility towards others. It may be work, or it may be where you are a provider or one of the providers in this particular situation, okay? You take it how it resonates, but this has to do with your finances. And the Magician, the Ace of Wands, going for it, baby. That talks about starting new, though, right? Boldly, fiercely, with passion and determination, What is your Seven of Swords? Two things. One, someone is being dishonest in some type of a way. Okay. There's some type of a feeling of someone getting over on something, okay? And again, that could be within a relationship or work. That's number one. Number two, there is the dishonesty with oneself. Whatever situation this is, it makes you unhappy regardless. You do want to be the creator, baby. But you're afraid, okay, that everything I feel, especially with the King of Wands here, that you have built is going to have to end, where you're going to have to start anew. The King of Wands also does speak of, I'm just throwing it out there because we do have the King and the Queen of Latinums, an unfaithful partner. May or may not resonate. Please don't take it if it does not. Okay, so let's get some Yin Yang Oracle cards and see a little bit of the stumbling blocks of why unhealed things that may be going on with you, and or just the energies around the fear that you have. Okay, the Yang, the Yin and Yang Oracle. What am I doing? Okay, these are good because they're like personal with you. Let's see here. Family, home, commitment. Yes. Okay, so this has to do with stability. Again, we have the Four of Wands. We have the King and Queen of Latinum. We have the King of Wands here. We have the Six of Diamonds. An equal give and take. A commitment. Okay. What else? Growth. Summer. Okay. So it could be that you are, working on yourself. Going through a major transformation of your own. And you're working on becoming this magician. You're working on creating this Ace of Wands. The summertime may mean something. By that time, you may feel ready. Or you may find something out. Let's figure that one out. What does summer mean? Is that when you're going to find something out, and or is that when you're going to feel that you are able to make some type of move? The Queen of Wands, again. Yeah, that's when you're going to make some type of a move. And the Queen of Wands is a fire element. May or may not resonate, but she does what she got to do. And that also speaks of summer and ruled by Leo. So we're talking about the sun. Okay, so in the summer, so the sun could talk about revelations. Let's see, one more. The Three of Diamonds. Yeah, you are going to find something out that's going to propel you forward. Now, that may or may not resonate. Energy is fluid, so it could change. This is not written in stone, but at the rate things are going by the summer months, you're going to find something out that's going to help you to get out of this Seven of Swords energy. And now let's get some advice. I love these cards, and I may read from the book if I feel that I need to. The Horror Oracle. These are the artwork is gorgeous. These are beautiful. So let's just see what's advice for you moving forward. Okay, a message or advice for you moving forward. Oof. And we have the other side. How cool is that? That I'm going to read from the book. So what I'm getting here is that I do see a child. It does look like maybe some type of family situation. This looks like poltergeist, right? Excuse me. And in this movie, I don't really watch it, I'll be honest, but, sorry, we do know that the girl is getting some downloads as she looks into this TV. She's getting negative downloads from these spirits. So there is someone, or there is some form of dishonesty, some type of, I don't want to say brainwashing, but there is some type of subliminal messages going on where you're trying to be thrown off of the truth, right? Someone is purposefully, whether that be yourself, being dishonest with yourself, and or someone else, is purposefully keeping you from seeing a truth here, okay? That's what I get from that, but let's read it. Let's see what's going on. So that is the other side. Sorry if it takes me a little bit to get to it, because I don't know my alphabet. Let me stop. The other side, it does say poltergeist. So say, okay. Envisioning how different our lives might be if we take or don't take an action is like projecting two distinct states of being. We're on one side or the other, depending on the decision we've made. Wow. Is that not synchronous with what's going on here? In this, it can be helpful to find a guide. If the decision stems from an immediate problem, look for underlying causes without getting distracted by surface signifiers, okay? And upright, it says there is unfinished business to be handled. And we see that here with the Two of Swords, the first card out of the bat. You know, what are you not seeing? Something that you're choosing not to, but you know. Okay? I hope this helps someone. You stay blessed. Alrighty, y'all. That picked pile number 2, the Villans Disney Tarot deck. And yes, you hear the birds now outside of my window, so pretty soon my cat's going to be acting up. If you hear stuff falling in the background, that's just my cat at the window trying to get the birds. Anyway, how y'all doing? We're talking about the Seven of Swords. Okay? This may or may not resonate for you. And please enjoy. So let's see what's going on here. This is the Seven of Swords of your deck, okay? The first card is, what can you not see? Right? We talked about the Seven of Swords. If you skipped the intro, we're talking about something that either someone is being dishonest with you and or you are being dishonest with yourself, okay? So the Seven of Swords talks about a lot of negative things, unfortunately. So we're going to figure this out for you. What can you not see? Okay, let's see here. The Queen of Swords. Someone in your immediate, circle of company, whether that be at work, at school, at home, in your community, someone, number one, is paying real close attention to you. Here, there could possibly even be gossiping about you, okay? This person thinks they're very smart. They think they're smarter than you. They're trying to outsmart you in some type of a way. And we're going to clarify that, okay? That's what you do not see, okay? Where is this lesson coming from? Okay, that's this card here. The Hierophant. That's so funny because the Hierophant speaks of lessons. It speaks of institutions. It speaks of conformity and tradition, okay? This person may be trying to be under the guise of some form of religious and or spiritual teaching, okay? It could be that you are spiritual. You could do tarot. The lesson here is for you to either stick with what it is that you know on a spiritual and or moral plane, okay? Someone may be trying to get you to act out of character. Know who you are. That's your lesson. And that is a major arcana card. The Hierophant is also considered the Pope. Okay? Let's see. What's your next one? What internal traits can you call upon to overcome this situation? Okay? The Ace of Cups. Self-love, baby. How beautiful. I told pile 1, these are pre-shuffled, yes. I don't shuffle it on camera because we don't, want to be watching a 5-hour video. But I don't look at them. And they come out synchronous every single time. So someone here, okay, what you do not see is the potential in yourself, where someone else does, okay? And they may be trying to turn other people against you. It could be that you are quirky. You're not quite a traditional sort of person. Myself here, hand raised, and I ain't mad at it either, nor ashamed. I love myself as well as you should here. That is what you can call upon to overcome this situation. Loving yourself and knowing who you are and valuing yourself automatically puts other people's opinions. Just as that. Opinions, thank you kindly, but I got me. Now, thanks, boo. And you could be being gossiped about here, too. Now, we see her, actually, right? This is her, but you can't see her face in the Seven of Cards. Same scenario. So someone is really gunning for you here. You know, as we know the tale of Cinderella, somebody wants to make you feel beneath them, less than they are, less than who you are. But we all know in the Cinderella story, right? She was actually kind, an authentic person. She was the only one in that scenario that always stayed true to who she was, despite her circumstance, right? Someone's trying to get you to act out of character here. Someone doesn't like the way that you love you. Someone doesn't like the fact that you have main character energy here. And that's who they want to be. But when you come around, they're not. So someone is trying to defame your character. That's what you cannot see. Okay? How can you move forward on your true path here? The Six of Coins. By giving to yourself. By giving to yourself. Period. You know, I have been in, circumstances where I've always been the outcast. People do talk about me because I'm authentic and I really just don't care. I appreciate your opinion, but you're not going to. And hey, I'm not rigid. If something works better, I'm open-minded by all means. Let's go by that path. So it's not as if there's no fluidity going on. But I know who I am, and you're not going to make me become who you want me to be. And that's what this seems like to me. With the Queen of Swords, this person too is not nice, and they're very bitter and cutting with their words. They're dogging you. They're dragging you. Oof, let's immediately clarify that. Okay, I'm going to be using these Darth Vader shaped playing cards. We're going to clarify this right now. What is your Seven of Swords? What can't you see? What is this Queen of Swords about? Who is this person? We need to know. Seven of Diamonds. Okay, so it's somebody that you have invested time and energy in. This is someone you know. Okay, whatever capacity, you do know this person. The Six of Diamonds twice. Okay, but this person, it may be that the relationship you have with this person is more one-sided. Here, with, how can you push forward? You give to yourself, right? You stop giving to this person and or situation and put that energy into yourself. Stop investing energy in whomever this is or whatever the situation is. Okay, we get it. It's somebody that you do know, someone that you invest your time and energy in or something. What else? The Ace of Swords. So there's a clarity that you need for this. Some type of clarity you do not have that you need to walk away. With the Joker here, you need to walk away from whomever this is. And or this is someone you've already walked away from. Because with the Ace of Swords, you may have gained the clarity that this may have been a one-sided situation. This may have been where someone was jealous of you on the low. Maybe not on the low. Maybe you know that. Maybe they don't know that you know that, and they try to sabotage you in various ways, certainly by talking about you. Okay? And you've received the clarity. Let's see. Did you already let this person go? Yes. My God, I love these synchronicities with the Eight of Hearts. Emotionally, you've already moved on. You are away from this situation. But what you don't know is this person has not let it go. This person is still talking about you, dragging you. Okay. Let's clarify this Hierophant. Where's this lesson coming from? The Three of Swords, heartache. Okay. This person hurt you and or you hurt this person. Now, I hate to be that person. Okay. So this may or may not resonate. Please don't make it fit if it does not. But someone wants to see you hurt. And or has already hurt you based upon their manipulations and lies, deceit. Okay? You've received the clarity, or you will, and you're going to walk away and move forward. Or you have walked away and moved forward. My suggestion is stay on that path. Stay on the path of valuing who you are. Never forget the disrespect here. Give the energy that you give to others. that is not reciprocal and or balanced. If you're giving too much, wrong for you. Wrong for you. Everything should be mutual. Everything should be balanced and on an equal playing field. Okay. Let's about the 6 of coins here. Moving forward, let's clarify that. The 2 of hearts again. Give to someone who gives back. Number 1, yourself, right? But the 2 of cups is a beautiful, loving, mutual, all those things I just said, relationship with someone, okay? And giving to yourself is going to create, you're going to manifest people that are also vibing in that same energy. And that's when it's going to hit you and you're going to realize that. Give your energy to someone who gives the same energy back. Otherwise, you're just here deluding yourself, being dishonest with yourself, which causes, right, other people to slip on in and try to manipulate you and be dishonest and take advantage of you and try to hurt you, right? Because there are people out there that do that. They're jealous, and that's just the bottom line. They're jealous. For whatever the reason, you may feel like, what the hell do they have to be jealous of me for? Being authentic is enough reason. But there are people who are material. There are people who are not as spiritual. There are people who are not as intellectual. People are jealous for just any old reason. And it's because they don't love themselves. Okay. So let's get some advice. I'm going to start with the Yin Yang Oracle cards here. Some messages of advice. These cards, we're going to pull your note here and help you understand areas that you need to be working on or that you have worked on and need to continue to. Okay. Let's see here. Facade beliefs. And I feel like you may have been hang around people that you can't be authentic with here with facade based upon their beliefs. And it could be for a variety of reasons. Usually the reason is that you don't like, maybe you're too humble. Where with the Ace of Cups, you don't mind letting other people shine, right? Especially, like I said, main character energy going on. Someone who wants to be the main character, whereas perhaps maybe you didn't really care. Whatever. You're confident in who you are. You may have afforded this person to, what do we have? We had the 6 and the 7 of Pentacles, right? So it could just be that this is the type of dynamic you have when you're around this person, the facade that you wear. That you're the same as them, when in actuality you're not. This person is not a nice person. They may try to come across here with the Hierophant to other people. I'm giving, I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm nice. Look at the things that I do. And they may do things for people, but it's never for those other people. It's for their own selfish reasons and or to look good. Whereas you more than likely are the type of person that just likes to give because you do. And you're just a beautiful, kind soul. And you can't be emulated. This person wants to be you. What else here? Reflection, projections. Yes. This person is reflecting the type. Look at this mirror. It's broken. It's cracked. They are reflecting their negativity, their personality, the type of person that they are through their slander off on you. Projecting their negative traits could be to divert here again the masses, again trying to put on a facade of who they are by dogging you out so that people don't pay attention to them, when in actuality everything they're saying is about themselves. One more. North Node, cosmic purpose. But you have realized, or you will, we have the Ace of Swords here, we have the Ace of Cups. That's new beginnings, that's clarity. That is you understanding that there are people that are in your life, especially with the Eight of Hearts and or Cups here, that you got to let go of because they are no longer in alignment with you, and all they're doing is spewing negativity about you. One, keeping negative energy around you and stunting you from your higher purpose. You're stunting yourself by continuing, if you are, to be around people you know you're not in alignment with. And this is no judgment here, because everybody knows themselves. It's a matter of the level that you trust yourself. You know if somebody's no good for you, you know. Here, especially with the Seven of Swords, with that card, yes, there are things that are going on that you may not be aware of, but you are. You know what I mean? It's one of those type of again, just not trusting your intuition. That's how I feel every time I see the Seven of Swords. Someone is trying to get over, or you are trying to get over. There is something that you are refusing to accept, even though you already know it. That's my take on the Seven of Swords. You know, and you may not be in a place. You may not have been in a place previously where maybe I have an idea. There's something within me that's kind of trying to tell me, but if I accept this as a truth right now, I can't. The way that I'm going to respond is not going to be bueno. You know what I mean? So you, with here, the Ace of Swords, again, the Eight of Hearts, purpose, beliefs, the Joker, you know, moving forward, you can now handle whatever it is that you hear. You are going to be able to handle it because, number one, you really do already know it. Number two, it's going to be a matter of acceptance. You'll be able to accept it and move on and continue forward with your life. Maybe in the past here, it would have had you in this Three of Swords energy because it is a betrayal. Someone that you once trusted is betraying you or has betrayed you. And you do know that. If you don't, you know it now. Okay? So I'm going to use the Horror Oracle for advice, messages, or advice for you. These cards are just really gorgeous. I love them so much. They're beautiful. They're horror movies. And they have really good insight. So I may read from the book. I probably will because I like that. Let's see what you... The Deep. Okay, it says Orca, but here we know. Looks like Jaws to me. Okay. Let's see what's going on. And I'm only going to say what I feel with this. This having a lot to do with water, obviously. Because that's where Jaws can't be on land. He has to be in water. And water speaks of emotions. And with the deep here, we're talking deep emotions. So with the 6 and 7 of diamonds or pentacles, sorry. And we also had the 6, but we had the 6 of pentacles twice. This situation is going to have you on an emotional roller coaster, and already has, because you did have feelings. There was feelings there, deep ones, and that's why we have the 3 of Swords. So let's read that. The deep. Let's see what their take on it is. It does say Jaws. It says you're going to need a bigger boat. Experts and authorities can prove unreliable, especially when their status, reputation, or self-regard factor into their actions. Didn't I say that? When made aware of a deeper problem lurking below our surface perceptions, the first instinct may be to seek such help. Even so, it may ultimately be up to us to blow this thing out of the water. Preparation is key, your own preparation most of all. Now, what did I say? This is, with preparation, you being able to accept something you do already know. I feel this is past. You know what I mean? This is something that happened. Someone was dragging you. You know who it is and or have an idea. There was a lot to this that you kind of had a clue to but didn't really know. Especially with the 2 of Hearts here too. This could have been like a third party type of a situation where you may or may not been aware of somebody else in the mix. But accepting the truth is the key to moving forward. Okay, you know it. Now accept it and move on. Because, baby, this type of low vibing energy is not you. This is you. You are abundant. You are nurturing. You are caring. You are loving. You love yourself and others. And this is what everyone sees. You know, people can talk. You know, you show them by your actions here that you love yourself. Period. Point blank. Okay. Thank y'all. I hope this helps someone. Y'all have a blessed one. All right, y'all. That picked the third pile, the Nightmare Before Christmas, my Jack and Ellie. This is your Seven of Swords. So what is going on? What is your Seven of Swords? What can you not see? Now, let's first talk about the Seven of Swords. If you didn't listen to the intro, just really quickly, the Seven of Swords is a very, negative energy. It speaks of deception and lies. So the first position here, what can you not see? What is being hidden from you? What is going on that's going to create this Seven of Swords moment for you? Or already has. Let's see. The Page of Potions. Okay, and that's the Knight of Cups. I'm going to have to clarify this, but this can go one or two ways. There's someone here that either is beginning to start feeling emotions for you. And with this guy here with his eyes sewn together, it may be that this person didn't want to see it before. But they feel it now. It may be that they owe you some type of apology here. And or they at least want to express how they feel. Okay? So where is this lesson coming from? Why is this going on? What is happening? The King of Presents. Okay, so this could be someone that you're in a relationship with. This could be someone of authority. But someone wants to give to you, okay? And they want it to be, it's going to be tangible. Aside from an emotional, verbal assessment, we'll say, them telling you emotionally, how they feel emotionally, rather. They want to give you something tangible. Maybe even a commitment. So let's clarify the Page of Potions. I didn't do this for the other ones, but I need to clarify that one right now to keep going forward here with what can't you see? Okay. The Eight of Diamonds. So this could have to do with work. And we do have the King of Presents. Like I said, could be someone of authority and or a boss. What else here? One more. The Seven of Wands. There's obstacles here. This is going to require... Okay, so what you don't see here, I believe, someone wants to come towards you. This person wants to give you something. They would like to give you a commitment. We're talking about the King of Presents, so they may even want to marry you. They're just, take it if it resonates, okay? But this person has not told you. So you don't know this because that's your Seven of Swords. This person is wearing a false mask. They don't want you to know that they do have feelings for you for quite some time. And it could be here again with the Eight of Diamonds, speaks of work, being a master at your craft. So this person could be a master at hiding their emotions and guarding themselves so that you can't see. This may come as a complete surprise to you, to be quite honest, that this particular person has feelings for you. I mean, this is what I'm getting here, y'all. This is different from the other ones. Okay, so let's just keep going on with this and we'll clarify like I did with the others after. But this position is, what internal traits can you call upon to overcome this? Okay, and this one got two cards. So let's see. We have the Four of Potions and we have the Queen of Potions. So what for you is insecurity and giving to yourself. Okay? It could also be reversed. Now, however resonates for you, it could be that you are fond of someone or have feelings for someone and you're not telling them because of your insecurities here. You don't express how you feel verbally. It could be you do it more with like acts of service. And here with the Eight of Diamonds, this could be someone that you're around. We're going to really get to the bottom of this here. This could be someone that you're around. Also, with the Four of Potions here, it could be that you are in this particular state where you're concentrating on what you got going on in your everyday and you don't see this bottle of potion that someone's trying to give to you. This one's interesting. Okay. And let's just do the last one, then we're going to clarify. How can you move forward on your true path here? With the Ace of Needles, which is the Ace of Swords, and that just through clarity, cutting through any BS here, because that's what the swords do, right? Having a breakthrough, having your aha moment, getting the clarity you need. And we need to find out immediately. And being truthful. The Ace of Needles. Any swords always speak about truth and communication. So communicating effectively, truthfully, being authentic, cutting through any BS. So this appears to be a Seven of Swords, not so much like the other two where the energy of that Seven of Swords was the deception, something that is a betrayal. Okay, this is more of a personal deception where you are deceiving yourself in a situation with someone that you may even be limerent on, and or there's someone who is wearing a false mask around you because they may be limerent on you. Okay, and limerence is not quite lust. It's not quite love. It's in between. Okay, it always starts with a physical attraction, and we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Potions. So you and or this person both find the other person attractive, then that's how limerence starts, with a physical attraction. From there, it turns into something a little unhealthy, kind of like an obsession. And it only becomes that way because it's something that is secret and you don't tell anyone. Again, the Seven of Needles, right? Deception. But what needs to happen here is a voice. Whomever this is needs to speak up. So let's quickly find out what's going on here. I don't know if I showed you that when I was clarifying, but yeah, that's what we're clarifying with. So we have the Page of Potions, which is the Page of Cups, and what you cannot see. Okay, so there is some form of emotion. Someone is keeping to themselves that they're very good at hiding their emotions and guarding themselves against anyone being able to break through, right, their defenses. So let's get another card on that. The Two of Diamonds. Okay, so there's a choice. A juggling. And the Ace of Hearts. Oof. One more. This is scandalous. The Joker. Okay, and that talks about a new beginning. Someone is deciding whether or not they want to say how they feel. There's love here. So this, I feel, may not be limerence. Again, like I said, take it as it resonates. But there's love here. Number one with the Ace of Hearts. There's love that either needs to be for self, because we do have the Four of Potions, which is indicative at times of insecurity, right? Because there are potions. This is the cups. There are 4 of them here. One of them is being offered to you. That could be self-love or someone else's love, and you don't get it. You're not seeing that there. and or someone needs to, with the Joker, make a fresh start, go for it, and express, hey, I love you, here with the Ace of Hearts. But let's keep going, and then we're going to find out what that means. Where is this lesson coming from? We have the King of Presents. Now we have the Jack of Wands, or the Knight of Wands. So this is saying, I used to be a player. I'm used to doing my thing, being adventurous, in and out, very slippery type of a character, right? There for a short time, not for a long time. But clarifying the King of Presents, that's over with. There's commitment. That's definitely commitment. What's going on here? The Queen of Wands and or... the Queen of Wands and the Queen of... what else called again? Clubs, yeah. Attraction for absolute sure. There's physical attraction here. Someone sees you as very attractive, and you find somebody extremely attractive. Okay. Let's see what's going on here with these two cards. What internal traits can you call upon? Aside from being nurturing, being understanding, showing compassion, and being grateful for what you have, yes, but not missing up on opportunities, which seems to be happening here. What's going on? Okay, we get the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Needles. We have that twice. What is the truth here? The Six of Wands, that you will be victorious. The Three of Heartache. And walking away. Let's take a look at this here. If you put yourself out there with the Six of Clubs or Wands, that does talk about victory, but it also talks about being recognized by other people. All right? Like in the typical Rider-Waite cards is a hero being celebrated. Everybody knows that this person is deserved of respect, rewards, etc. So with the Ace of Swords here, if this were to be brought out into the public, okay, I feel that there is a fear of rejection here, especially with the Four of Potions, which actually the Four of Cups talks about that. So there is a deception going on. Your Seven of Swords situation is one or two people are deceiving themselves about the way they feel about someone else or the way someone feels about them. And there is no forward motion in this situation at all because there's fear of rejection. There's insecurity and a lack of confidence, perhaps. Okay. But let's just clarify that Ace of Needles, and we're going to find out. Because like I said, I'm not sure if this is a situation where one or two people are limerent on the other. I don't see the devil, so I don't want to say that because that would speak of obsession. Limerence normally turns into an unhealthy obsession, which I don't really see here. I just see a situation where there's a lack of confidence. There is a lack of the feeling of getting victory if whatever this is were to come to light. Okay, and for the Ace of Needles we have there, boom, the Jack of Hearts or the Knight of Hearts, the romantic of the deck. How can you move forward? Let's see, we did that. Okay, yeah. All right, so there's a friendship here, or there needs to be some type of a friend. Here's the thing. This is how I feel. Whether this be you or someone else, or both people, or switch it however you like, what you need to do is move forward is to get over the idea of romanticizing the situation, becoming friends, and letting go here with the Nine of Pentacles, releasing yourself, freeing yourself from the expectation of whatever can be, and accepting the situation for what it is at the very moment. With this release, there will be more of an ease, more of a natural, organic flow of conversation, of the way you feel. Because with the Three of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Two of Diamonds, the Seven of Wands, seems like a nervousness perhaps that comes over whomever this person or both people are, to where they cannot be authentic, and that creates a tension and like an unease where it's not natural. But if you let go here with the Jack of Hearts of the expectation of romance and just become friends, be happy, or take that moment for exactly what it is, freeing yourself from those expectations, things will just flow naturally. And it will be a form of relief. And then maybe something positive. Maybe if this is some form of a love or a bond, which it seems to be, other than just lust, which we see here with the wand cards, and or limerence that we see with all of this expectation and yet absolutely zero forward motion, okay? It can become more of a loving. Here with Three of Hearts does speak of friendship. It speaks of joy, being around good people, good company, your folks, someone that you resonate with, have a kinship with. And that may be what the situation is here. For some reason, there's a draw from one or both people to the other. And that is what creates an unnatural feeling of attention. And almost here, especially with the Seven of Swords, like this person feels maybe perhaps sneaky because there's something that they feel for you that they're not letting you know. You make them feel some type of way when you're around and they're not saying anything. It's a mask that's being worn because of the physical attraction. There may be, the idea that it's supposed to be something romantic, and maybe it's not, but release yourself from that illusion at this moment, and then it can become what it really should be. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards from Yin Yang. And these are really good too because they point out the things that you can be working on to better yourself, the situation, get to know yourself better. Okay, it says detachment, cold. Okay, and that's what's going on. Someone is detaching themselves here, especially we have the Four of Cups. I keep coming back to that. And around you, they may appear detached and cold because there is something that they're keeping from you, which is that they have feelings for you. Now, with the Page of Cups, they're not madly in love. It's the beginnings of feelings and they may not understand them. And that could be you. Again, flip it however it works for you. The Ace of Cups, Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have the Ace of Cups here as well. Love yourself, value yourself, even if this may be mutual, though you both don't know it. You don't know it. So in the meantime, give the energy to yourself. And we do have the Queen of Cups as well. Pour all that love and emotion into yourself, which will create this relief and make things come across more naturally. If it's supposed to be romantic, it will be. Toxicity bound patterns. And that's one or both people who have a fear of rejection and abandonment, therefore putting on false masks, wearing a mask, deceiving yourself, someone deceiving you because they don't want you to know how they feel is toxic. And it's more than likely a pattern, like I said here, even with the Ace of Diamonds, something they're very good at. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up with message and advice, but I need something to drink because I've been talking so much. Yeah, baby. Okay, so I'm going to use the Horror Oracle here for some advice. And these cards are cool. They're just cool. They're beautiful. They're, horror movies. And they really do have some really good insight I do like the way that the messages are described. So let's shuffle these bad boys. I was going to say these bad babies and boys at the same time. And we have combination. And this is the fly. That looks creepy, right? Wow. All right. I'm just going to read that from the book. And combination could, too, with the spread, mean two people, right? And, you know, the way he looks here, the combination of, now that fly got in there when he was, you know, trying to do whatever. I can't really remember too much, teleport or something. And this fly melded with him, but combination could just mean both people feel that there's mutuality here. That's how I feel. There is mutuality here. Two people who may be around each other enough, or who both know how to mask how they feel, very good at it, around other people. It may be that they start developing feelings for each other, but neither one knows. And that's just a pattern that they're used to. It's scary. And with this guy looking crazy like the, you know, morphed, there's insecurity for sure. And distortion. Okay, I feel by the way that both these people feel about themselves. But anyway, let's go to combination. See what that means. It's right in the middle here. Boom, the fly. Most people would give anything to be turned into something else. Excuse me, y'all. Let's read it. In our closest relationships, we can sometimes take on each other's habits and quirks, even start to resemble each other without realizing it. This can be for better or for worse. Some take comfort in feeling inseparable in the ultimate union. Others find it a little creepy. We help each other be human. Okay? I feel like this is mutual, like I said. And I think both of these people may know that. We have a lot of water energy going on. We have the Ace of Hearts here twice. There could be some type of an intuition between two individuals that both know that there's something a little bit there, but have never spoken to the other. Okay? And I feel that this may be a situation where these people get to see each other, right? Frequently. So it could be that they, in a way, help each other to focus on themselves, even though they're focusing on someone else, if that makes any sense. Both people are doing the same exact thing here. That's how I feel. Both people are hiding. Both people are afraid. Both people with this Seven of Needles are deceiving themselves. So, you know what? That said, what was happening, I feel like, but what's the advice? I didn't feel a proper advice from that. Let's get another card. Yikes. Experience. We know that's Hellraiser. Let's get another card. So I feel like this was more of a message, a confirmation, perhaps. If you were wondering, is someone feeling the same way as you? Yes. Is this person not approaching you because they're detached and cold, which what you may think more than likely, but the real reason is they're afraid. Same as you are. You're mirroring each other. Okay, so let's see. That was the message. Here's the advice. Experience. Let's see. We have such sights to show you. Okay. In an all-or-nothing culture that feeds on extremes, in which everything is the absolute best or the abject worst, it might be tempting to go many steps beyond. Can any mere mortal's taste match the appetites of the explorer hell-bent on pushing limits yet known to most? Is it really worth it? And that, I feel, is the question. Is it? Is all of this angst and anxiety worth it? Or is it just easier to be honest? The Ace of Needles twice. Or Swords, right? Know your value here. Love yourself. Understand. Ace of Cups, Hearts, twice. Is all of this worth it? At the end of the day, free yourself. And then everything will fall naturally the way it's supposed to. All right, y'all. I hope this helped someone and made some kind of sense. Because they get a little kooky at the end. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed.